Hey guys, so today I'm really excited to show you a method I found that a lot of businesses and websites use to really boost their organic traffic. So like I said, it's organic. This isn't fake views or using bots to boost your engagement or your website's views. This is completely organic. So on the screen right now, you can see a website called autocar.co.uk. They're basically just a simple car dealership website in the United Kingdom. If we go to their website now, well, actually, first, we'll just show you an overview. So as you can see, they're getting almost 700,000 viewers to their site. They've got 100,000 keywords, almost a million backlinks. And like I said, it's all organic. So if we go to their website now, I just want to show you a few things. Like I said, it's a car dealership. So this isn't a car news website. But if we just go to the website, they post so many news articles. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 news articles that they've posted today on the 14th of July. So, I mean, that's a lot of news articles for a website that only buys and sells cars. But it just shows that, they wouldn't do it for no reason. So if we just go onto their top pages. So by the way, I'm using Arvow, a tool that allows me to check websites analytics out. So if I go to the top pages on Arvow, it will show me which one of what page on the website is getting the most visitors. So as we can see, their top page is a news article. It's getting 11,000 visitors. And if we see down here, 6.3 thousand visitors. So two of their top pages are news articles, and it's bringing in a whole lot of traffic to the website. So, before I made this video, I thought, would this work for everybody? Like, no matter what your business is, no matter what your niche is, would this work? And basically the answer is yes. So if I get another website up now, this is fool.com. If you're into stocks or crypto or investing, you probably have heard of the Motley Fool. But if we put them into Arvo as well, just have a look at their analytics quickly. So 6.7 million, huge. They're obviously a really big company. But if we look at their top pages, you can see again their top article is a news article, A Billion Reasons to Buy Alphabet. And then they've got why the Palantir stock is sinking today. So I mean, these are more like investing articles than news articles, but they are essentially news articles. And they're getting, hundreds of thousands. Depending on, obviously the car one was a bit lower because it's a smaller UK based brand, but it's getting tens of thousands, like this one got 100,000. If we look at one more, this is the points guy. It's like a travel website that basically helps people maximize their credit card points to travel. So it's not essentially a news website, it's a travel website. So if we just, sorry, one second. Let me just get the actual URL and put it into Arvo. So, like, these aren't news websites. They're literally just people that have a product to sell who are using news articles to get more reach on their website. So here we go, thepointsguy.com. 10 million people have visited the website, huge traffic. If we go to top pages again, let's see. No, not news. Oh, here we go. News articles got 50,000 views, or 50,000 visits, I should say. And if we just go back to the website and have a look, here's 14th of July, 14th of July, 14th of July. So they're basically spamming news articles. And, that would make sense if this was the BBC or Fox. But these are just not random, but kind of just small businesses, small websites that have a big product to sell, really. So it shows that you can kind of use this for no matter what your niche is. So let me tell you how they do it. So there's two ways I found. One's through using Arvo, and another's for using Claude. So the Arvo way is better, but we'll start with Claude because that is free, and anyone can use it. It's quite easy. I just did it for the first time earlier. So if we head on over to Claude now, basically what you have to do is, there's a prompt I have called, well, it's a skill called the news writer skill. So it's essentially just a prompt that you need to turn into a Claude skill that you can use to analyze different websites to generate your own news articles. So if you don't know how to generate to add a skill to Claude, this is how I did it. So I just put in the file for the news writer prompt, And then I told Claude, I need you to turn this into a skill, and it basically does it automatically for you. And then you just click update skill, and then you have it saved into your skill section. So if you want the prompt, just comment prompt below. It's too big to just paste it in the description. I'll have to send it to you, or I'll paste the link for you to get it. So yeah, just type prompt below and I'll send that over to you. So once you have the newswriter skill, you just you click the newswriter skill, and then you add the URL of the news website that you want to kind of use. I mean, you want to basically, it's going to copy their articles basically, but it's going to give you fresh links, and it's going to rewrite it completely so it looks unique. So if you owned a finance company or something, anything to do with finances, it could be crypto, stocks, forex, anything like that, you could put in the www.fool.com, the Motley Fool that we were just on, and then it will analyze the website and it will give you drafted articles. It's so good based on the articles that they've done. So I did that earlier, so we wouldn't have to wait for it to load. So here, it's giving me the summaries here, the headline. It gives you the word count, sources, everything, and then it gives you free ready to go articles. So if we just click one of these, it should come up. Yeah, here we go. So this is the article almost ready to paste on your website. So the Fed's next meeting just got more interesting for investors, and it's basically the same article on Motley Fool, but written completely uniquely. But the only problem with Claude is that, well, there's two problems. The first one is that you will have to rewrite it yourself and edit it because it might reference the Motley Fool or the website that you use to get the article. So you just need to touch it up a little bit and iron out a few kinks. And the other problem is that it doesn't embed them straight into your website. If you know how to do that, that's great. And Claude is, you can use Claude, but if you really want to save time and you want a tool that will embed it straight into your website, you can use Arvow. So it's even easier than Claude, really. All you really have to do on Arvow, once you've made an account and everything, you just get the website that you want, just like you did with Claude. And then you go to campaigns and Autoblogs. No, sorry, all articles. So you go to the all articles section, and then you click generate article. And then I'm going to exit that and add a news article. And then literally it's even easier. You don't even have to put in the name of a website. So here I've got Bitcoin. So say you had a finance page and you just wanted to write about crypto. You can literally type Bitcoin into Arvow. It would search and find you news stories based on Bitcoin. So like literally this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 articles. So you can see now how those websites are posting 3 to 5 to 10 articles a day. So easy once you use Arvow, really. You can still do it on Claude, but you'd have to have the premium Claude to do that. And like I said, it also require a lot more editing, and you won't be able to embed it straight into your website. So here you literally just click one of these, add article, or you can even do multiple at the same time. So you can generate like five or 6 articles all at once. So here we go, generate the article. It's down here, generate. And then it will literally just generate you almost a similar article to what Claude gave you, but this one will be a lot more unique. It'll need almost no editing, and it'll be pretty much ready to go straight onto your website. So yeah, while the article is generating, you can just go to the integrations part of Arvow right at the bottom, scroll down, and this is how you'd add it directly to your website. So you just create an integration, and then literally that's how you do it. You just add it straight to your website through Arvow. So literally you'll generate the article and then it'll add it straight onto your website, doing almost really all you have to do is find out what kind of news articles you want, and then just put it straight into Arvow, and it does it almost all for you. So here we go, the article's ready. Here you get 600 million crypto slide. Yeah, I mean, so we just go back to Claude for a second so we can compare them. Do I still have it? Oh, yeah, 1 second. Yeah, so here's the Claude one. So the Claude one is it's quite neat, but if we just compare it to Arvow's just looks a lot neater. It's a lot more concise. People don't really want to be reading big blocks of text right at the beginning, and it has the key takeaways, which if you look online, news articles almost always start with the key takeaways. So anyway, yeah, Arvow just does much. It's almost you could honestly not even read this and just post it straight on to your website, and you could be about 99% sure it doesn't have any mistakes or anything you need to change. So that's pretty much it. Once you have the article, you just integrate it straight to your website, and you'll be getting definitely more viewers than you are now to your website, definitely more impressions. So it really is a no-brainer if you have an industry or a niche that uses anything that people, write articles about, anything newsworthy, which is almost anything. I've checked different niches. I even checked gardening, and I found websites that integrate news articles there. So it just goes to show that almost anyone can use this. And yeah, if you want to know more about Arvow, click the link in the description. It really is an amazing tool. It has so many things. I've shown you, honestly, the tip of the iceberg. There's so many more things, but we'll get into that in another video. So yeah, type prompt below if you want the prompt to use it on Claude, to the Claude method, the free method. And check the description if you want to get Arvow. So thank you for watching. See you later, guys.